when you talked about the fact that you and your son did speak about it, you said on camera that you could have raised your voice, and you was very upset to the point where he has at that time of filming, he did not come back to the house for months.
Yeah, he didn't come back, you know.
What was the conversation like that you had with him?
You know me. You already know. Oh, I did what a black mother does that has sacrificed so much for our children. Sent them through college, put them through private school, all of the things that the kids have. And the kid, in my age group, we feel like the things we spend money on are the things we love, right? So,
Hmm.
but the younger generation will say something like, "You're always talking about the money you spend, and you always do." That's because it was a sacrifice to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't grow up with those kind of benefits. I had to make a way for myself. Had I not gotten a full scholarship to college, I wouldn't have been able to go. My parents didn't have the money. So when you feel like you sacrificed so much for your children, for them to do something that didn't make sense, you see what I'm saying? Of course you're gonna be
Hmm.
upset, especially because we in the limelight. Like, listen, I'm running for this, I'm doing that, and why would you do that? So. I think he, knew I was disappointed. However, I love my children with all of my soul. And I can talk to him, but can't nobody else talk to him.
Dr. Damon did take matters into his own hands and decided to handle it with his son. Although a lot of people may look at that scene, Dr. Heavily, and say, well, if Damon can hide that from you, could he hide anything else? What is your response to that? Because that was some fodder on Twitter that way.
I mean, I think he could. He very well could. But I know my husband. I know he's a God fearing man. I know he loves his family. I think that was stated, but I trust my man. Call me whatever. I trust my man. I've never seen anything he's done other than protect me. Now, is there stuff out there my kids probably done it I don't know about all through the thing? Probably. Probably. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I protect him as well. There are things that happen with Alora that he does not know about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we protect each other. I know he'd lose his mind if he knew some of the things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't tell him certain things, and he don't tell me. Now, people say, "Oh, we tell each other everything." I don't do that, and he doesn't either. Obviously, yeah, but that's how we keep from arguing. That's how we stay together 32 years. I do not tell my man everything. I do not. And I'm sure he doesn't tell me everything either. You know what I'm saying? For argument's sake, because at 32 years, you already know their responses to certain things, right? So if I'm going to discuss something with my husband and I know I'm going to damn it do it anyway, why discuss it?
Head over to my Patreon account. That's patreon.com/thecarlosking to watch this full episode.